Hi there, Leo. Welcome to your May 2019 reading for Leo Sun, Moon, Rising signs. This is a general and a love reading, so make sure that you stick it out. Check out the love reading towards the end. I will do singles and couples. I just want to thank you guys so much for being so kind and understanding. I appreciate all your support, all my new subscribers, all of those that have been with me for a long time already. I appreciate you guys. I know I'm getting over this horrible chest infection, so my voice may cut in and out from time to time. Also, this video may be edited to cut out any time I have cough attacks, because I am on the mend. I am trying to get better, and so I'm working on it. So I also want to make an announcement. The sign with the most views and the most likes will get an extended reading the following month. So if you want an extended reading, love life reading, be sure to hit the like button, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get started with your general reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading and not all messages will resonate with everyone. Improving health. That message was for someone if you were probably in my same situation here, trying to get better, or this is someone that you're dealing with. I want to say someone here has improving emotional and mental health as well. As I was saying, not all messages will resonate with everyone. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Never force a message to apply. Let's get started. I love it, Leo. How freaking awesome is that card? Big happy changes coming for you. Sometimes big happy changes come in situations. I feel I need to say this, although not the message I expected to hear from Spirit. But what I'm hearing is sometimes we expect certain things, certain situations to play out a certain way. Your big happy changes are not coming to you in the way you had anticipated. So if you're expecting someone to be by your side when these big happy changes come in, understand that these big happy changes have to come with certain, how can I say? I don't want to say strings, because it's not strings. There are things that cannot move forward with you, whether that's things, situations, people. And in order for your big happy changes to manifest, I feel as though it is something that you have been waiting on. You have to be open to receiving and be open to change, whatever that may be. That is the message I'm hearing. So here we go. Let's clarify big happy changes for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising for May 2019. I'm excited for you guys. Yeah, see, big happy changes probably because you finally walked away from a toxic situation. You stood your ground. Wow, see? You probably did not think that leaving a situation or a relationship, because now you're looking pretty single here, was going to be all that you cracked up to be. You probably thought, well, the only way I can get these big happy changes is if I get someone to sign on, my partner, my boyfriend, my significant other, my children. Not that I see anyone walking away from their children, but I do see them turning their back on, you know, their defensive attitude about, no, we're not doing it, mom or dad. And you're like, the hell we're not. I am the parent. You are the child. Let's do this. Big happy changes coming. This is something that you are willing to put work into. Yeah, you are slowly moving forward. If this is about building a business, buying a home, the process, after all the hard work you've put into, you've stood your ground. You've stuck your path. Things weren't happening for you as quickly as you had hoped for. You had speed bumps and hiccups along the way. Oops, excuse me, the hiccups. Too much coffee today. Don't worry, it's not spiked. Although I wish it was sometimes. 10 of Swords. Oh, wow. I believe that's the 5 of Cups. Give me one moment. 5 of Cups for some of you. Let's get this overall message. Three of Pentacles. Too many cards, I will show them to you. The Moon, 9 of Cups, 2 of Cups. Perhaps a secret relationship. What I just heard is there was a relationship you had to keep under wraps. Perhaps someone was married, taken, you weren't allowed to make it public, which is probably what you wanted or they wanted, especially if it was with a Scorpio. Finally comes out. That is the Death card, by the way. I know there's a glare from the light. One more card here. And the 9 of Cups, the Moon, and the Strength card. That is your card, Leo. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, and the Moon. I'm only taking one more card, Spirit. Come on. Page of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, here are your big happy changes, Leo. Congratulations. This is something that you had pretty much stood your ground and said, you know what? We either move forward and work on this, whether it's a partnership, business partnership, investment, project, relationship, and it's like, no, I'm standing my ground. I know what I want. I know how to make this successful, whether it's, business or relationship. Apply it to your situation. But I do feel as though you got to a point where you were just like fed up. And it's like, no, I know what needs to be done here. I've got all the insight. I have all the answers. I've meditated on this. I've come to terms. I've come to realization of what needs to happen, what needs to take place. I've got the master plan here. I know what to do from here on out. Follow my lead or it's over. So you pretty much put someone up against the wall and said, listen, things need to change. They are not flourishing. They are not growing. They are not advancing at the rate we are going. If this is a business, you're losing money and you're just saying, no. I've got new ideas. I've got changes to make within the business, new opportunities for growth, for more money. And I feel that someone was actively going against you and you had to stop them. You had to stop them and say, you know what? I have a different vision. This is my business. I'm the manager. This is my company, whatever it may be. And you had to put your foot down and say, look, if you don't like it, you know where the door is. This is my company. This is my vision. Or in relationship terms, we haven't been moving forward. We're still in the same place we were 5-10 years ago. If we don't get this relationship moving forward, I'm done. So in essence, yeah, you finally put your foot down. You knew that in order for you to get these big happy changes, things needed to change. Old ways cut out, toxic things that were holding you back. I feel as though you trusted someone, especially if this was at work. I feel as though you trusted someone to make these types of decisions for you, thinking they'll run my company for me, they'll run my shop for me, they'll run whatever. You basically handed them over the keys and said, go for it, make me some money. It wasn't the outcome, the investment, the time, the energy wasn't manifesting the way they had promised you. They had painted a picture of, I'm going to put so much work into this. I'm going to make this company everything you could have possibly wanted and more. Once you've evaluated that perhaps you weren't making as much money as you should have, that profit margin wasn't where you wanted it. Some of you were losing money. You said, that's it. I gave you a chance. I gave you a shot at this. This is what I want, and this is how it's going to be, or you're done. Because you want progress. You want to see growth and progress, the fruits of your labor or of their labor. This is something huge, an investment. This is like your life savings, and you gave it to someone else, and you're not seeing the payout. Or the payout is now feeling as though it's not going to come to you anytime soon. And so you say, that's it. We're putting an end to this. We're going to do things my way now. I gave you your time. I gave you your shot. I gave you your chance. My company, my rules, my plans. If you don't like it, you know what to do. You know where the door is. Go start all over somewhere else. Good luck finding another job. They had no choice but to, sit here in disappointment and despair, feeling like a total failure, that they weren't able to make this work, that now they've been stripped of their title. Now they've been stripped of, any type of power or leadership that you had and given them, they felt entitled to. You may have demoted someone who may have gone from, someone of power, of leadership, to someone starting at the bottom. Literally, it's like starting over again. Whether it's you starting from the bottom all over again, trying to regain some sort of profit to keep going and keep your business alive, or you demote them to a point of, you're no longer part of my management team. You're no longer a decision maker. Everything runs through me now. You are not allowed to make any type of managerial decisions. This cuts away at their self-esteem, at their confidence. They are embarrassed and ashamed that now they are part of the group of people that they were too busy bossing around and working like a slave. Now they are one of those slaves. And if this is in a relationship, to finish that thought, the minute you do this though, you grab the bull by the horns. You pull the reins on that horse. And your big happy changes come into fruition moving forward with whatever your ideas are, whatever you choose to switch things around, put someone else in charge, create new ideas, add space, bringing in new people. Maybe you go out to recruit. Maybe you bring someone in to just, do some leadership skills, some leadership training, apprenticeships. You send some of your best people out to get additional training. You bring someone in to say, hey, look. I don't know why I keep picturing like what's that one show where they go in to like a failing restaurant? They point out all the freaking holes of how they run their business. I feel like it's something like that. Someone comes in and points out all the holes on what isn't working. They come back, they bring this business back to life. Part of that is having to fire people, having to let them go, having to strip them of any authority, starting everyone at square one. And you give them the option. If you can't handle working with your fellow employees, you got to go. Good luck to you. Try starting over again somewhere else. If this isn't a relationship, and perhaps there was no growth, no effort to make a commitment, you stood your ground and you said, you know what? I have put in too much work into this relationship for it to be going as slow as it has been. I have plans for the future. I have a feeling you don't see yourself plugged into my future. And so you've got to go. You've got to now decide whether or not you want to put work into this and make this relationship work, or we end it here. You go your way, I go my way. That's what I'm seeing for you, Leo, if it is in a relationship situation. But let's clarify. Big happy changes. Tell me more about these big happy changes for Leo, sun, moon, and rising signs. It is about a great fortune. You see? Business investments. And those of you that have this idea of wanting to make this a more serious relationship. The comforts of home, great fortune. For those that both messages apply, right on. Bring them all together. Wow, okay. Okay. You did have to fire a few people. You may have had to arrest a few people because they were messing with your great fortune. There is one particular male here who either is about to get someone arrested, or this main male in your life, the reason why you weren't making any profit, why you weren't seeing results, is because they had their hand in the cookie jar. They were a stinking rat. Plot twist, right? The minute you strip them away, actually, scratch that. The main message I get here, because it's not the minute you strip them away. That's the reason why you strip them away of their authority, of their title. But you don't want to let on so quickly that you know what they've been up to. And so you demote them and you keep them around because you need to get all the proof that you need or what they've been doing. Imprisonment is coming for someone. Embezzlement. Thievery, stealing. Money, ideas. I'm hearing credit card fraud. This is definitely someone who thought they would never get caught. Very arrogant in their ways, very confident, thinking they'll never know it's me. They thought they covered all their bases. This may be your person of authority. And then it puts things in perspective in terms of how long has this been going on? How many people have left or have we let go that perhaps may have been let go on false pretenses? Maybe this main male may have blamed some of this misfortune, money loss, money laundering on employees that no longer work there. Keep that in mind. Scapegoating past employees. Just an FYI, Leo. That was a crazy freaking plot twist, let me tell you. All right, let's move on to your love reading. Either way, you got big happy changes because you're getting control back of your life. You're getting control back of your romantic life, of your business life, your finances. If things just weren't adding up in your business on why all of a sudden maybe you were struggling to make your business expenses, or maybe one day you realized you didn't have as much money in the bank as you thought you did. Someone was stealing right under your nose. Okay, here we go. Leo singles, Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs. That was the Free Yourself card. Give me one moment. I was still prepping the deck. But if you were intimately involved with this main male who took advantage of you, you need to free yourself from all of it. That's their karmic debt. Do not blame yourself for trusting them. A con artist knows a mark the minute they see them. And I needed to tell you that. Okay, Leo? So here we go. Straight up single. Why are you single? So those of you that don't want to be single, what's blocking you? Straight up single, Leo, sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign for May 2019. Yeah, that ties in with what I read in the beginning, right? Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Finances and career. So, as I said, if you were intimately involved, maybe you were romantically involved with that person that you trusted with your business. Maybe that business partner was also your romantic partner. Maybe they were your boyfriend, your husband, your spouse, your lover. So let's clarify finances and career for straight up single Leos. Clarify this for the month of May 2019. Wow, and there it is again. 8 of Cups. You are walking away from that bullshit. That's why you're single. You realize what a drain on you that person was, financially, emotionally, mentally, probably physically too, because you get exhausted and tired. Yeah. Look at that. King of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Queen of Wands. Perhaps a Virgo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but that is the Virgo card. A Leo, or that is you, the Strength card. Is this you as the Emperor? Person in charge, the one that should be in control of their business, of their finances, but we'll clarify in just a minute. Wow, a whole lot of people. King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, 9 of Swords. Oh my Lord, 3 of Swords, honey. 3 of Wands, okay. Whew, give me a minute, I gotta take a breather here. You may have had a group of people in your business that were robbing you blind. Wow. Finances, inventory. So they were taking your money. They were taking things from your business, whether it was product or things that belong to you. Like if you own a retail shop and you've got your own design to the shop, and all of a sudden things are missing, and you're like, why would anybody steal that? Because it was probably an inside job. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Emperor is Aries. The Strength card is Leo. That is you. And the King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Let's say the Emperor is you. I feel as though each of these people played a part in your anxiety, in your sleepless nights, wondering how you would get through financially, wondering how you could possibly have gone from this position of wealth, being grounded, being stable, having all your finances and earthly matters balanced, never having to worry about whether or not you were going to have enough money. I mean, this is someone who you've always had money. You've always been financially stable. Even through your hardest times, some of you may have come from wealth. Because I do get a sense that someone here did come from a wealthy family, inherited money, maybe from your mom or your mom's side of the family. Maybe your mom had a business and they handed over the family business to you. It always ran smoothly and you decided you didn't want to work a day in your life, so you handed it over to, you know, King of Cups, King of Swords. Two men that probably saw you as though she's never worked a day in her life. Remember, this is a general reading. Genders don't have to stay that way. But I do feel as though these are two people that were very cold and calculated about how they were going to rob you blindly. And while you're wondering, how is it that I haven't been able to move this business forward more successfully, you almost feel like you're the failure. How could this family business have been, or investment, how could I have got it to this point? Leo, you may have been taken advantage of. Don't be surprised if some people start moving away, up and quitting. They don't want to be found. They fall off the grid and they'll leave you with a financial mess. And again, if you were romantically involved with this person, it is all going to come to light. You need to hire a forensic accountant. You need to hire outside people. It is time for you to take charge of this business, of these finances, of your financial security. Wow. I am so sorry you are going through this, Leo. This is a really tough one. Let's clarify, and then we'll ask Spirit for advice. Okay, clarify this, please. High honor. Yeah, someone here comes from money, wealth. Yep. Inherited property, businesses, comforts of home. But all of a sudden you find yourself, in legal troubles, financial troubles, something you've probably never experienced before. And in the past, if you have, it was always something that could have been easily fixed. You don't find yourself in that situation anymore. Now, they are a huge factor in your life. Whether this is you or you're looking for the guidance of a mature man, an older man, your father, your grandfather, perhaps a mentor, a business mentor. I know this is supposed to be a love reading, but right now you're single and your love life is being affected by it, by this financial mess. If this hasn't been discovered yet, you will be getting a message soon. Perhaps someone that was let go comes back, dropping some information, dropping hints. This person comes in and you think they're being, vindictive or shady or shysty or whatever. But then you realize they start making sense with the information that they're giving you. It's almost as though you're not believing them because you felt as though everything's secure, everything's fine. I don't think you realize how much legal trouble or financial trouble you are in. If you have an older, mature man who is a business mentor, who is a relative, someone who knows their shit about how to get out of the red, how to keep afloat, how to not go bankrupt, how to not go broke, and how to make these people pay for what they've done, I would seek their guidance. But that is my opinion. You could do whatever you'd like. I can't tell you what to do, but let's get some advice from Spirit. Advice. Next step for Leo singles, overall outcome. How can they get through these difficult financial times? Don't give anyone a second opportunity. The truth and all of the truth is coming out. So when someone tries, when someone tries to come in and say, don't listen to them, they're talking out of their ass, they don't know what they're doing, they don't know what they're saying, how could you believe them? I would never do that to you. Meanwhile, they're trying to hatch an escape plan so that you don't find out. And you start realizing all this stuff is starting to make sense. Oops, sorry. And so you realize you can no longer trust this person. The truth has come out. I've got to make some appropriate changes here for my business, for my relationship. The truth about a marriage of convenience as well. Yeah, Leo, I am so sorry you are going through this. It's time to get clear with these players in your situation. Get to the bottom of it. Hire people that you need to hire to get to the bottom of it, to help you out of this financial and legal mess. Oh dear, that's awful. I'm sorry you're going through that. All right, let's move on to Leo couples. Straight up, if you are in between where you see yourself about to be a straight up single person, check out this couple's reading as well, okay? Couples, married couples, exclusively dating, maybe you just met and started dating, so interacting with other people, love interests, whatever it may be, however it applies to you. This is for Leo couples, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of May 2019. What is the overall message for Leo couples, May 2019? Message, please, romance angels. Most important message for Leo couples for May 2019. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Let's get to the bottom of that, because I hope this con artist doesn't convince you. Doesn't convince you that they love you and they want to fix things and they want to be with you, and they, you know, what they're being told is wrong. I mean, that's not every situation for Leo, but that is for some. So do your investigative work. If that does not sound like it's even close to your situation, don't allow this reading to bring in any kind of doubt. It just simply doesn't apply to you. If you know that this partner or this person in your life is capable of that, well, I may have just confirmed your suspicions. So here we go. Engagement for Leo couples. Let's clarify that. Engagement for Leo couples for May 2019. 10 of Pentacles. Family wealth. Is this about marrying for money? And there is that King of Cups again. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. Secrets. Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Wow. King of Swords. The Hermit. Oh, 10 of Swords. Yikes. Another 10. Wow, 3 10s. End of a cycle. 10 of Wands. End of being single, going to being engaged. End of being friends to being in a relationship. Maybe the end of a sex-only relationship into an actual relationship. There is that 8 of Cups again. Okay. I don't know what is going on with all of you guys during this Taurus season. This is like tripping me out because the last few readings have been crazy. What is up with you guys? Oh my gosh. Okay. Engagement. I'm going to read it a couple different ways because not everything is a negative, obviously. Sometimes we don't get the most positive or optimistic outlook here. So I'm going to read this in a couple different ways. If you are involved with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, King of Cups, remember, gender can go vice versa. They may not be letting on to the emotions that they have for you, the feelings that they have for you. They're not quite sure how to put themselves out there for you, especially if, oh, okay, I just got a weird message. Either they are engaged or you are engaged. Someone here is about to get married. Like, you guys aren't together, but someone's going to get married. Or you're trying to figure out how to marry each other or come back together. This is an end of a cycle at some point because we have 3 10s here. This is, oh my God, you guys are tripping me out. 8 of Cups, walking away, trying to find yourself, trying to figure out what your next step, your next move is going to be. I also feel that there is a power struggle between you guys. You may feel very connected, like you're meant to be together. You have this special way of connecting with each other and getting each other, but you don't really get along very well. like, I'm not, okay, don't take this the wrong way, Leo. I'm not feeling the love. There's a lot of mental energy here. There's a lot of, overthinking. Be careful of mental abuse. There's also a possibility that the secret here is that this person is involved with another person, whether another man or a woman or both, really. Maybe they're involved with another couple. Maybe this is a polyamorous relationship that perhaps you or they did or did not want to be a part of. This is really strange to me, guys. Oh my God. You guys, what are you up to? Interesting. All right, let's clarify this and see what flew out as I started shuffling. And there's your water sign again. Knight of Cups flew out. Okay, clarify this, please. What the fuck is going on for Leo couples? This is some crazy ass vibes. I do not know any Leos, so I don't know what the heck is going on here. Is this about work? Is this about working together in a collaboration, a polyamorous relationship? Someone here is going to propose a three-way type relationship. The end result may not be what this person proposing the idea. Yeah, see, it's not exactly going to work out in their favor, but be careful. They might actually continue with this other partner. I feel as though this person already had another partner and they are in agreement with, let's see if we can get her to join us. Or he, because I got two men here. But I also have the Virgo over there, but that's can be a male since that is the Hermit. You guys are too much. So you may not be up for this, Leo. This actually may be very heartbreaking for you to put an end to this idea. I am getting so many freaking messages. Yeah, see? Someone is proposing a polyamorous three-way relationship. Let's get married, but let's have an open relationship. Meanwhile, they've got a girlfriend, they've got a boyfriend, you've got a boyfriend, you've got a girlfriend, whatever. You or they got someone else they're fucking around with, or they have on the side, or they want the freedom to do so. And you're like, yeah, you know what? You want me to take care of you? You want to move in together? You want to get married? Okay. No more three ways. No open relationships. No, none of that. It's not happening. And you've gotten into your, or they have, because they didn't hear what they wanted to hear. You've gotten into, this emotional energy or this very stubborn energy of, I can't believe this person would even ask of that. But, Leo, this energy isn't new to you at all. Don't try to fake it like, I never thought they would have asked me to do that. You were aware of these tendencies. It was known within the community. Don't try to fake it like you don't freaking know. At the same time, when you find out that this person isn't as true to you as they have stated that they are going to be if you move this into a more serious relationship, you're going to find out just what type of person they are. So, advice on how to handle this proposed engagement or proposed serious relationship, whatever it may be. Advice for Leo couples, please. Yeah. There are certain things that need to come to an end. Close out these karmic cycles. Close out cycles and start anew. If this shit is just not okay with you, if you are absolutely not on board, make that shit known and move on. Find your engagement with someone else or heal from this to move on towards what you want. Maybe you already knew that this wasn't working out and you've decided to find someone else. Maybe you've had someone else in mind. What kind of freaking craziness is going on here, Leo? Yeah, 8 of Wands in reverse. You already know this. I feel like you've been knowing this. So it's not new to you. And I feel like you have no qualms about closing out this cycle, ending this relationship, partnership, whatever it may be, and starting over. You don't even want to talk to them anymore. It's just like you're done. You're done. You don't even want to explain yourself. You guys are tripping me out. One more card before we end this. 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. So also be careful of your drinking, or if there's a lot of drinking involved here, because these fights can get really, really aggressive, cutthroat. I think you already know that this wasn't going to get to that point. I think that the engagement was going to be proposed by someone who had more to lose by losing you. Clarify the engagement card, please. One card for engagement. Yeah, if you were dealing with a mature man, or you are the mature man. No, I feel you were dealing with someone who presented themselves in a way that they can be a part of this partnership or relationship. But I gotta tell you, Leo, you saw this coming a mile away. I know you did. You had to have, or at least some sort of inkling that this was coming. You weren't surprised about wanting the open relationship. You may have dabbled, not all of you, don't get offended. You may have dabbled at one point or another, but this was before you were taking this partnership or relationship seriously. And now it's like, okay, hold up, fool. We're no longer fucking around like for fun. Now we're talking about committing to each other. Now we're talking about marrying each other, or moving in together, or being more serious. But that means no more of this playing around, having all this, you know, crazy shit. And I'm not judgmental, so more power to you if you enjoyed it, if you liked it, if you wanted it. That's what you wanted to dabble in. But, you know, set up your boundaries. Set up your boundaries, and if you're not comfortable and people aren't respecting your boundaries, then it's time to move on, as that 8 of Cups showed at the end of that. So that was your overall couples message. Wow, Leo, you guys have some crazy energies this month of May. Let's move on. Thank you guys so much for all your love, your support. Remember, the sign with the most views and most likes will get an extended reading, love life reading, next month. I want to thank you guys so much for everything. I'm going to open up my calendar within the next week and have some available appointments throughout this month, hopefully, and next month. And then I will be shutting down my calendar as well, because I'll be going away for a few weeks on vacation. So please give it a thumbs up. I appreciate your love and support so, so much. I want to wish you all a very happy Mother's Day. So if we have any Leo mothers, let's get this message out to them. Leo mothers, what is their Mother's Day message? This is a golden opportunity for you. Important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them now. You know what I'm going to say, right, Leo? Of course, I'm going to walk right through them and away from that person who thinks they can play me like the way they did. So, take back control of your life. Have the strength within you. You are the lion, Leo. You have the strength and the courage to tame even the fiercest of animals. If you have an opportunity that is presented to you that allows you to manifest a better life, a better future for yourself, people are either with you or they're not. Have the courage and the strength to do what's best for your highest good, but have the courage to know what is for your highest good. Okay, Leo? Have a wonderful May and a happy Mother's Day. Take care. Bye.